Hello Commanders and welcome to another episode of Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones mod playing as Queen Rhaenyra, the Realm's Delight of the Iron Throne. So, last episode we did a few things. You know, we started to build a Pilgrim's Road. We went to war with absolutely nobody, but we kept the peace, is what we did. We did survive a massive illness, as well as we had a few more kids and a few more dragons. So there are more dragons to be spawned, more dragons to be had, and almost all of our kids now has a dragon. So just to cover everyone's base, we have Pyrrha here that has Encalagon. We have Princess Aelora, who has Saragathor, loves Saragathor, what an awesome name. We have Victais, the only Stark girl, and she has Vesper. We also have Queen Rowan, or Princess Rowan, not Queen, who has no dragon, surprisingly. I believe her dragon, her egg actually stoned? Got stoned? No, it got petrified. Petrified's the right word. Petrified. Petrified. We'll skip that. But then lastly, we have Jaehaera, who has Dawn, the brand new dragon Dawn, who is a nice white with purple accents. So this episode will be a little shorter than the last few episodes. I've been absolutely swamped with work. I've had like no time to record, especially answer comments. I know there's been a lot of comments and I haven't even gotten to them yet. So if you left any names since last episode, I probably did not add them to the list for this episode, but fear not, it will be by next episode. I promise you that, and the next episode releases on Friday. So we will be able to do that. So without further ado, let's get into this campaign because it's already going to be a very short episode. So I did scan the comments, but I didn't get to answer any of them back. I remember seeing Sheepstealer roaming over there in the Stokeworth territory. Declare me regent, Lord Owain of Great Fork. No. Who is our regent actually right now? Now that I think about it, who is? Oh, it's our daughter Pyrrha. And Pyrrha is actually on Dragonstone, and she's ill. That's not good. But one of the things that I saw somebody suggest is actually forming the Crownlands, and I think that is a brilliant idea. We have so much money. We have so much gold. Might as well use it. We can ride Cyrax as well, so I'll do that here in a little bit. But one of the things we're going to do is, of course, form the Crownlands. And the Crownlands is going to be a nice, easy title for this, so let's create that. We'll gain 50 legitimacy. Add secession laws. Feudal elective? No. It's going to be normal. Destroy the Crownlands, negative Ghost Rider. And we are going to be the owner of the Crownlands, as well as the Empire title of the Seven Kingdoms. So awesome, awesome. Ooh, a secret exposed. Lord Gareth has accused my vassal Lord Melwyn of having an extramarital affair with Amena. Amena, oh, you sly bastard, you. And he is scaly. Oh, I guess he jailed her. We didn't, but she did. Some drink to remember. Stefan Darkland is known to spend all of his time on duty drinking and carousing the local taverns and pot shops. He begins to garner a reputation amongst the city and the court, ranging from being able to drink anyone under the table or being able to down an entire keg of Arbor gold while standing on his head. Now, a particularly worrying tale has reached me involving Stefan bringing a jackass and a honeycomb into a brothel. This behavior would seem unworthy of a member of the Queensguard, but has led to some interesting anecdotes, to say the least. A night in the cells should sober him up. You know what? I think we should probably put him in the cells to sober up. We are arbitrary, we're ambitious, we're brave. Nothing really evil to say that, but being a Queensguard is stressful. Leave him be. Gain 1 level of fame and gains 15 opinion of us. And he already has an Eagle Reveler, or he gained the trait Eagle Reveler and Drunkard. See, I don't know how a drunkard could defend us. And he's kind of big. So he's not the best Queensguard, if I do say so myself. So awesome, we have formed the Crownlands. So now she is our liege. Or no, we are her liege. Hopefully she doesn't die. I really hope not, because I cannot afford another dragon being out in the wilderness. Speaking of, good, it's in the cage. It's in the dragon pits. But I think what we should do is ride Cyrax. So Cyrax seemed ready to leave, but I'm not. I still need to do some checking in the saddle in order. How much gold will it cost me in the livestock if we ride awakens her appetite? How many leagues might we fly? My thoughts are so overwhelming that all I can think of is numbers. It's a low growl that takes me out of it all. You're right, Cyrax. Forget all that. It's not time. It is not to reflect that I chose to ride with her today. It is to free myself from this burden, and that is why I climb into the saddle and let myself be carried away. I feel as light as the realm's finances after organizing a grand feast of 77 course meals with jugglers, jousting dwarves. When I'm with Cyrax, the only numbers that concern me are the minutes I have left before having to return to my obligations, and the only wealth that interests me is that which binds me to her. Cyrax knows the truth of it. True wealth is time well spent. Aw, Cyrax, you're too adorable. You really are. So what other decisions can we do while we're here? Train for a tournament? Negative. Yeah. Magister Gorgo of Mirish Docks Grand Tournament? Yeah, we're not going to do any of that. So let's continue on here and see what we can do. We're still 33. We still could get pregnant. We could declare war on the Triarch, Delano. I don't think we will. The Triarchy is of no concern to us. A prisoner has died within our dungeons. Good. Greetings, my implacable liege. I have arrived at... So Bronzeholm has paid servitude to us. So 20 gold, 150 prestige, 6 court grandeur, some renown, and some prestige. Look at our prestige. We are a legendary figure. We have surpassed our father and our father's father as like one of the greatest in the realm. We have kept the peace despite it being an absolute cluster. So Windguard boils now. Great. Minor infection, so it's not terrible. 13 people have died, but it's no concern to us. Ooh, I did see somebody else say that we do not have the Iron Throne. Yeah, there it is. So we didn't officially have the Iron Throne selected, so we missed out on all of its glory. The statue of the 701, sure, we'll do that. A pestle over here, the Enstatite Dragon. No sign of ever hatching, so we'll do that. A book over here, we'll do the High Valyrian Court Politics. Awesome. We're looking good. We have Balerian's skull. We have Vermithrax's skull. As well as we have the Targaryen House banner. So awesome stuff. We are looking good. I can't believe I missed that. After like so many episodes, I never seem to notice that we didn't even equip the Iron Throne on to the Iron Throne. Crazy. Crazy. So our husband did get better. Did Pyrrha get better? No, she is not better. And Callaghan's rider. Smithies constructed in the Red Keep. Howland Sharp is no longer our master of the hunt. That is unfortunate, so we should probably replace that. Well, we don't need a master of the hunt. Let's get Jamina Waters as our wet nurse, because we do have kids. Warden of the South. I believe that should be whoever is in charge of the Reach. So that is Lord Paramount Gorman. Lord Paramount Gorman. Because I remember the other guy died recently. Lord Paramount Gordon. Maybe he's too young. He is. He's too young. But we will save that title for him. Because I don't want to do that. Lady in Waiting. Stress loss. Stress loss. We don't need a Master of the Horse. We could. Captain Effectiveness. Okay, let's do Gorman. Let's do this Gorman. Master of the Hunt. Lord Gorman. Oh, they're all Lord Gormans. Because I have Gorman selected. I think that's fine. I think he would make a great one. It did say excellent. What about an architect? Who could be a good architect? Lord Lionel of Harrenhal could be a great architect. We have so much money, might as well, you know, put these to use. I think our cupbearer, I wonder if we could put our kids as the cupbearer. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Princess Jaehaera? Instead of Gorman. Jaehaera. Hera. Let me just do J. No? No. Unfortunately not. So no cupbearer for the now. I don't think we need it. Court Grandeur. We have plenty of Court Grandeur. We do have 3 prisoners. Any of these can be ransomed? No. I'm not going to gain a hook. 6 gold? Yeah, I'll take 6 gold. Awesome. We're looking good. So since last episode, I did get a new computer desk. My wife got me an early Christmas present. And she wasn't going to give it to me until Christmas, but when I was leaving for the gym, I actually saw it outside the door, and it just said computer desk right on the side of it. And I was like, hey, there's a computer desk here. I didn't order one. So then she gave it to me early because why not? So I have a new computer desk. Same computer though. Alora comes of age. I'm proud to see that my daughter is no longer a child, but as an adult. Alora's energetic nature was thought to be a sign of affinity for war and combat. Perhaps it was simply unruliness. She's developed basic understanding of the subject, but at least she has learned the essentials of managing an army. I can only hope that the rest will come with experience. So dutiful captain. They grow up so fast. So let's find you a spouse. Let us do some spousing here. So now we have a 2 lines. So I did read a comment where there's now 2 lines of Baratheon children. She is pregnant, so there's going to be a Baratheon child very soon. And speaking of, I know, who is it? Yeah, so they haven't had a kid yet. She's 28, you're 22. Brother, get on it. Get on it. Helena, have you had kids? No? What is going on here? Y'all are holding us up. Alicent is refusing to marry. Good for her. But let me go to my daughter, Princess Aelora, with her dragon. So I'm gonna do matrilineal because I don't want them leaving to form more dragons somewhere else. But let's see which house. Another Baratheon, a 5-year-old, if you will. Magar, I'm thinking, but he's too old. Adam Cargill. Ooh, he's a giant. Very interesting. We could have some giant kids in our future. That might actually be a good idea. So he's craven, greedy, ambitious, yes, arbitrary, yes, prosperous, cynical, giant, knight, and a trained fighter. I'm thinking we marry him to the Lordship of Strongmead. Jorel Pike. And it's matrilineal. Yes, we will lose some prestige, but I am not too worried about that. I'm more worried about having giant children. So let's do that. Matrilineal marriage, they could get giant, they could get pretty / handsome. Awesome. Love that. Love that. We do have an empty council position. I've studied the Valyrian language, so Rootveen have studied the Valyrian language. Thank you so much. Send him a message back saying thank you so much. And we do need a new chancellor now. So Lord Gorman, the reformer of Macy's Hook. So this is the guy that is profligate. He's a leper. Ooh, I don't want a leper. I know he's like a few other things, but I don't want a leper in the council, Because the council are supposed to be like the best of the best. And yeah, he's good. He's our master of horse, but maybe he's great at horses. So let's do Lord Jacqueline of Longgrass. So let's look at him. He's honest, patient, generous, a fortune builder, an architect, a hunter, a knight, an experienced traveler, and he has 24 diplomacy. I think he would be a great. Or we could get Edmure Blackfish. It might be good to have someone of his stature, because the Corns aren't a known house. I mean, they're known, but they're not known. Like, see, they're obscure, and these are well known. The Tullys. So let's add a Tully to the council. We already have a Strong. We have, of course, our brother. We have Lyra Strong. Hopefully he isn't doing anything subvert in our own court. A court event is available, so let's see this. Oh, great queen, together we have wandered all the known world. Fawns, Buford, the first of the pair of renowned travelers, beheld sunny pleasure domes, caves of ice, drunk the milk of Palestine, and fed on honeydew. Of Palestine? We visited the camps of khans, sultans, palaces, and ancient halls, but not the court on earth compares to yours, none equal to the stateliness and luxury. His companion performed strange foreign obeisances, pleading the comforts of this place. They're beyond even Reachman frivolities. Wise queen, please allow us yet more early glimpses of the seven heavens. So we have Buford here, Buford Sweetblood, as well as we have Smith. Look at Smith, dude. That guy is an ugly dude. He's gluttonous, he's stubborn, he's patient. A flamboyant trickster, a giant, and experienced traveler. Smith. Remain here in the grandest of courts. Nah, tell all the wonders you've seen here. 91 legitimacy? Absolutely. I wonder if we're officially legitimate. We are. We finally reached it, ladies and gentlemen. People see us as a legitimate ruler. Man, that took long. That took a long time. So I think the next thing we're going to go for the stewardship is probably building construction time, because that would be important. We have 400 gold. Might as well, you know, let's just raise the towers. It's not amazing, but let's just raise the towers. The Master of Whispers has come to me with grave news. It is my court jester Mushroom that is plotting to kill Morgarth. Mushroom. Mushroom. How dare you? And you don't even have kids yet. Y'all should be popping those suckers out. Mushroom. You rascal. A grand wedding? Eh. Don't want to go to a grand wedding. Rhaenyra is not a wedding kind of gal, you know? She's not really into weddings, right? I mean, she's heard these stories of, ooh, gained artifact claim. You have gained a personal claim on a Unicite dragon egg. Made from whom? Who's this? Oh, yeah! Oh, Prince Daemon. Can we name him? I kind of like Daemon. Is Daemon down here still? Is he dead? No? Daemon? You know what? Actually, instead of Daemon, we're going to rename our daughter's child, our heir's child, to something else. I do like Daemon. Don't get me wrong. I'll put it on the list. I think it already is. But let's go to that name wheel and rename the first son born into our most recent dynasty, at least. Other than Aegon. We don't talk about him. So let's go to that name wheel and see who Daemon will become. So here is the name wheel. Of course, like I said, if you put in a name since the last episode, I might not have gotten to it yet. I've been struggling answering comments and putting them into it. But we do have a huge name list here. We have Daemon now added. I believe Daemon's on here somewhere. Daemon, Daeron. No, Daemon's not on here. Okay, well then let's do it a couple good shuffs. And let's spin that wheel to see who Daemon, or this boy, will become. No way. Ooh, Asher. I was, oh man, it almost landed on Daemon. I was like, it's meant to be, but I do love Asher. Asher is a great name. Asher, with his ashen blonde hair, a much better name, Prince Asher of Dragonstone. Welcome to this world. Super excited to see you and have you. And what is she doing? She's at war with the sea snake Corlys. Oh my goodness gracious. You have a dragon. Use it. Well, is it big enough? Yes, it is. It's very big. Very beautiful dragon. Neighboring ruler, 1 war. Ooh, Aelora takes to the skies on Saragathor. That's awesome. Good job. She takes to the skies. We could hold a court, but we will do that in a wee bit. But let's take a look at this war. So all of the Baratheons are helping them. So it looks like the Velaryons are once again going to go down because they are making stupid decisions, going to war for stupid reasons. So Princess Rhaenyra of the Iron Throne in a Liberty War. You idiot, Corlys. Listen, I get it, you're 78. I get it, you're intelligent. I get it, you're shrewd. And you have all of these amazing skills. And look at that. 22, 28, 31, 15, 30, 23, and 18. He sucks at fighting, but that's because his old age. He's just old. Princess Rhaenyra is not helping him, so that's good. Do they have dragons, does it say? Where can I see their army? There was a little spot over here. Oh, right here. 5 tamed dragons. 5. Oh, that's right. They have Laenor. Oh my gosh. They have Laenor. Oh my god. They have Daenys, Aegon. Then they have Shera, who has Ellie. Ooh, a Lannister. Who did she marry? Erwin, the Dark Lion Lannister. She has a lover's pox. And look at Ellie Lannister actually has gold hair. And that's her kid, but she does not have a dragon egg. Good. And let me take a look at the other Velaryons. We have Aegon Velaryon, who is married to Princess Helena. That's right. And they are fighting on the Velaryon side. So that isn't good, unless she's fighting for... Yeah, she's allied to the Velaryons. Yes, she is fighting. But you cannot... Even dragons can't compete with the might of the Baratheon army. And do the Baratheons actually... Does my Baratheons? I know Dorian is... who's married to my daughter? Which one of you? Maybe it's one of the sisters. Yes. Melaine is married to Aegon, and Tarwyn, the brother of Boros, is married to Princess Pyrrha, who is fighting. Well, he isn't fighting, but she is. So that's very interesting. So far, she is losing the war. Oh my gosh, is she gonna lose the war? Get a Liberty War? Man, this is a close call. Maybe it's because of the dragons. Yeah, it has to be. Look at 9,400. Can I take a look at this army? Oops. Yeah, Corlys is the commander, so he doesn't have a dragon. But the knights is Helena Targaryen, Aegon Velaryon, Laenor Shera, Helena Rogar, Aethan, Magon, and Malantine of Velaryon. So a bunch of dragons fighting in that Velaryon army. That is something we have to worry about. Now, I know we have an alliance with the Sea Snake. I'd rather keep to pay homage. Oh, well, thank you, sir. 20 gold. Appreciate it. Greetings. You have something that belongs to me. Face me in a duel. Yeah, that's going to be a no from me, dog. I'm not going to face you in a duel. For probably a dragon egg or one of the other, you know, stuff that he probably wants. So this war is not going swimmingly. 98% chance. I wonder what happens when she wins. Ooh, 76. Rowan's first and robing. But she is now the princess of fashion. The little scoundrel. You know what? We'll gain 21 stress. We'll gain 21 stress because I don't want two princesses of fashion. Roman the because she's already princess of fashion. I don't want that event to keep popping up. A new Grand Maester with the passing of Grand Maester Morgoth. Mushroom. The Conclave, the Citadel has chosen Grand Maester Wilden. Wilden. I can't wait. Awesome. Welcome, Wilden. So let us check out this war. Someone is plotting to kill Aegon, brother. You should do some things. So redouble guards or something. So 78% chance. Yeah, so the Stepstones are actually fighting in that side. So Daemon is helping the Velaryons, probably because they're allied. And the High Lordship of Sharp Point, but that's of little value. The Sharp Pointers. The Tenacious. New Grand Maester arrives. Good. Watch your step. I'm just going to say good. I really want to see what happens with this. 79%. Prowler captured in the Dragon Pit. Feed the intruder to the dragon. Let's gain 38 dread. That guy is dead. So 595. Ooh, a kindly apocalypse. In order to preserve his natural instincts, I sometimes allow live prey to be hunted by Vesper. Today I've locked... What a beautiful dragon. Look at that. That is a nice dragon. I locked a deer in with him, but rather than attacking, Vesper instead approached the creature and is now nuzzling it. After a few minutes, the deer seems to even become comfortable and lies down. Vesper appears to be enjoying the company and is even allowing the deer to lick his face. Though such nature may serve well in these walls, I do wonder how this will affect combat abilities. You know what? I'm going to keep that. He's cooperative, accepting, and skittish. Ooh, we should have got rid of skittish. You know what? I'm going to keep cooperative. Cooperative is nice. Victase, you are training a dragon well. How to train your dragon. A mighty pen. Picking up the padded sword of the sparring match of my daughter Jaehaera, I noticed a tattered journal cast to one side. From its cover, it seems to contain exercises and best practices pertaining to the martial arts. Jaehaera glances in my direction. Oh, that thing? I mostly read it for the illustrations. You can borrow it. So we gain increased martial. You know, if I could get in on this fight, I totally would. The Falconer Queensguard. Eric Cargill is now a Falconer. He's known to be sighted in the forests and the gamekeepers, and he has a great precision with the bow. Good job, Eric. Oh, I'm so worried for my daughter. Attackers. Man, they took this opportunity and they ran with it. If it wasn't for the Baratheons, they would be absolutely outgunned and outmatched. Jaehaera needs she's going down the diplomacy education. I think that's good. So in that case, we should train her in diplomacy. Come on, Jaehaera. You're coming home with me. Courtiers gained. Wilden gained a trait. Warlike Courtier. Awesome. So first, they need to siege down Dragonstone itself, which they're almost doing. And they are sieging down High Tide in 4 months. And in 5 months. Ugh, that might end the war. 86%. The Flea Bottom Brawlers. Despite Flea Bottom being the most notorious slum in King's Landing, Highborns can be found in its wine sinks and twisted alleys. Many come from higher parts of the city to walk the roads paved in mud and pig shit in search of vulgar and illicit entertainment. The rat pits are one of those attractions. Normally rats are set on by dogs or other animals while men bet on how many will die. Tonight, however, the rats are spared and 2 men enter the ring to fight instead. Ooh, I'll bet on John, I'll bet on Alan. Close this vile pit. Close the rat pits. So holding tax and popular opinion. Alan. So who has the better fighting? I think Alan does. I'll bet on Alan. You know, what's 10 gold, right? John and Alan start the circle with each other. Fist clenched. John punches at Alan's jaw. Alan returns the blow with his own. Fight, fight, fight. John stands victorious as Alan yields. Damn it. My gold. Oh, he died. So this is unfortunate. 3 months left over here. 4 months left over here. They need to get like a really nice siege. Or at least attack it. Ooh, Legacy of the Builder. I love this event. I love this event. There could be something good that comes of this. So while walking around the older parts of the castle, I noticed a single brick laying on the floor, just stopping myself before I stubbed my toe on it. Strange, I say to myself as I looked to find where the brick fell from. There, a missing brick just below the window. I'll have to have a chat with the builders about inspecting the rest. As I put the brick back, I can't help but think of Bran the Builder, the greatest builder to ever live. The legendary artifact built the wall, and the legendary architect, not artifact, built the wall and the lordship of Winterfell, and much more if the legends are to be believed. So it makes me want to learn architecture. So we have a 5% chance of gaining architect, or we could just go for stewardship skill, or just get like some bonuses. But I'm really thinking, let's spin that dice. Let's spin that wheel, roll that dice for the architect. Ah, we didn't get it. Ah, there's a 5% chance. We weren't gonna. All right, let's watch this war. 19 days left. 90% chance. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 100% chance our daughter has lost her war. Fight each other. Oh my god, the dragons are absolutely destroying them. Lord Boros has been burned. Incinerated by sea smoke. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So now it's Lord Dorian. You know what? Who's the claimants? Pressed claim. Can we get our daughters on the throne? So yeah, there's like a few people in front. Lady Alysanne of the Stormlands. Oh, that's interesting. So looks like this war is still going on. Boros is dead. Pyrrha has a little wardrobe malfunction going on here. But now she has lost this war. It looks like, yes, she is a truce with Lord Corlys. And Lord Corlys did not pick up High Tide. Oh my gosh, he did not. What did he get? He's allied to a few people. Allied to me and a truce with me. Dude, he needs to die. Who's taking the throne? Laenor? Laenor's okay. But it's just a Liberty War, so I'm guessing he probably messed around with his contract. I can't see that, unfortunately. Or if I can, I don't know how. Tywin the Storm is angry. So now she is no longer allied. Ooh, Vesper was assuming that Vesper was a male dragon. I'm now being told that Oren, based on his observation, that Vesper is indeed male. Vesper, the male dragon. An ugly dragon. You know, I don't think it's ugly at all. I think he's actually quite beautiful. He is quite handsome. He's a handsome dragon. He's so handsome. Those Velaryons, man. We probably, you know, we're allied to them now due to our one of our daughter's marriage. No. One of them. Counselor has left his position in court, result of him inheriting a title. So Larys is now the leader of House Strong, or at least he owns Harrenhal. So we do need a new steward, a new steward and spymaster. I think spymaster. We'll get Lord Wallace of Pointside. He seems to be pretty good. He's cynical, shy, brave, amateur plotter, seducer, knight, trained fighter, and a traveler. And he's married to Alessa of Pointside. So yeah, we'll assign him. And for a steward, Lord Eric of the Gauntlet is really good. Oren, Lord Rupert, you know, he is a very high-known vassal. Well-known vassal, House Tyrell. So we're going to assign him to do some things. Corrin is still rocking it out. And we still have Aegon over there. Someone is trying to kill you, Aegon. You better protect yourself. So yeah, she still owns that. Secret exposed. Although there was no way to conclusively prove it, Master Jeremy has brought forward the evidence that Hathor, son of Lord Gareth, not fathered by Lord Melwyn. Oh my gosh. What, did she die in childbirth? Executed by Lord Gareth. Well, so be it. So be it on that point. But that will end the episode for today. Unfortunately, I wish I could continue on, but it is like 11 o'clock at night, and I gotta go to bed for work tomorrow. So, so if you enjoyed this episode and you want to support the series, the best thing you could do, of course, is dropping a like, subscribing to the channel if you're not already, and of course, drop a comment. I'm still accepting names. We still need more sword names, because I'm going to go back to Valyria, and if we find something, then we'll need some sword names. Of course, I need more dragon names, and what should we do about the Velaryons? You know, I know we're allied to them, and it makes sense, and he likes us, but I don't want to give them high tide, because that is because they revolted against our father, or me, is the reason why they don't have it, okay? Because I'm not giving that back. That is ours. That is part of the Dragonstone realm, these two islands here. Soon it will be all of Driftmark. We'll get Castle Driftmark, the Shroud, Braveport, and Hull. Maybe, if they keep on doing what they're doing. But their amount of dragons is truly awful. It truly is awful. Do they have a dragon? No. Does Aegon have a dragon? No. So they literally just have a few dragons. 5 tamed dragons. I wonder how I could see... Before I end the episode, let me just see real quick if I could see what the dragons are. So we go to dragons, go to summon a servant. Show me the world's dragons. Tamed dragons. And Calagon, Misa looks like that is the rider of Shera. So Misa is owned by Shera. Rhaenyral is owned by Aegon. Vhagar is owned by Princess Helena, who is married to Aegon. So they have Vhagar, Rhaenyral, Misa, and Cyrax is, of course, his. I knew that. And Sea Smoke. Sea Smoke is owned by... And Meleys. Oh my god, they have most of the dragons. We have Saragathor and Calagon and Cyrax currently. Well, at least tamed dragons. Now, owned dragons, then we have Dreamfire, who nobody has claimed yet. We have Dawn, we have Gurmathor, J.R.R. Martin-Thor. We have Vesper, we have Tessarion, Sunfire, who's unclaimed, Vermithor, who's unclaimed, and Grey Ghost. And then finally, wild dragons. There's only 2. There's the Cannibal, who is impossible to catch. If we do it again, 0% chance. He is just going to be there. And then we have Sheepstealer, who's an unhealthy worm, who's just flying around. What's the chances of getting him? About 50-50. About like any other dragon. I don't think we need to get Sheepstealer. Sheepstealer is like very small. 96 actually. It's not very small. But look at Cannibal. That is not a dragon you mess around with. So, but that will end the episode for today. I gave you a little dragon run through. I will read all the comments before next episode and make sure I implement them if I haven't already. But that will end the episode for today. I keep saying that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.